Hello everyone, welcome to today's current affairs. So today is 30th March 2021. So let's start with the first news. New building of High Court of Bombay has been inaugurated at Goa. So the Chief Justice of India, Shri Sharad Arvind Bobde, has inaugurated the new building of High Court of Bombay at Porvorim in Goa in the presence of Union Minister of Law and Justice Ravi Shankar Prasad and the Chief Minister Pramod Sawant. So the new building is also person with disabilities and environmentally friendly. So some facts about Goa. Goa Chief Minister is Pramod Sawant and the Governor is Bhagat Singh Koshyari. Capital of Goa is Panaji. There is one national park, that is Bhagwan Mahavir or Molam National Park. And wildlife sanctuaries are Bondla Wildlife Sanctuary, Kotiga Wildlife Sanctuary, Netravali Wildlife Sanctuary, Selimali Bird Sanctuary and Madi Wildlife Sanctuary. Now let's go to the next news. Cochin Shipyard Limited delivers MV Sindhu passengers cum cargo vessel for Andaman and Nicobar. So the Cochin Shipyard Limited delivers MV Sindhu, a 500 pax passengers cum 150 empty cargo vessel built indigenously for Andaman and Nicobar. So the world-class ship will be proven to be a boon in shipping service for the far-flung islands. So Cochin Shipyard was founded on 29th March 1972, and as this news is related to Andaman and Nicobar Islands, so some facts about Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The capital and largest city is Port Blair. Lieutenant Governor is Devendra Kumar Joshi. There are some national parks: Campbell Bay, Galathea Bay, Mahatma Gandhi Marine or Vandoor, and Middle Button Island, Mount Harriet, North Button Island, Rani Jhansi Marine, Saddle Peak and South Button Island. The area of Andaman and Nicobar Island is approximately 6,408 km square, and it's of Andaman Island, and of Nicobar Island is 1,841 km square approximately. Then the next news, Mahendragiri Range Officer won the International Ranger Award. So Mahendragiri Range Officer of Rajaji Tiger Reserve, for being the only ranger from Asia to win the prestigious International Ranger Award for his contribution towards conservation. So he has got the Ranger Award, International Ranger Award. The award has been announced by International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, and the World Commission on Protected Areas, WCPA. This award was created in 2020. The award was started given from 2020 onwards. Now some facts about International Union for Conservation of Nature. Headquarters is in Gland, Switzerland. It was founded on 5th October 1948 and the founder is Julian Huxley. CEO is Bruno Oberl. Now the next news, HarperCollins India to publish Vinod Kapri's true account of the migrant exodus 1232 km, the long journey home. So HarperCollins India is proud to announce the upcoming publication of journalist turned filmmaker Vinod Kapri's compelling book, that is 1232 km, A Long Journey Home, a true account of human grief, grit and gumption. The 2020 nationwide lockdown to curb the spread of COVID-19 left millions of migrant laborers without a job, food and home. The book will be released in May 2021. The book is about the journey of 7 migrants from Bihar. Now the next news, India and South Korea has discussed maritime cooperation defense issues. So the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and Korean counterpart Soo Wook met to discuss the maritime cooperation as part of the Indo-Pacific strategy and also cooperation in the defense industry and future technologies. They inaugurated an Indo-Korean Friendship Park in the Indian capital, commemorating the contribution of Indian peacekeepers during the Korean War in 1950s. So some facts about South Korea. The capital is Seoul and currency is won. The President of South Korea is Moon Jae-in. The Prime Minister of South Korea is Chung Se-kyun. Now the next current affair news. President gives assent to bill giving more powers to Delhi Lieutenant Governor. So the Delhi Lieutenant Governor will be given more powers according to this bill. So President Ramnath Kovind has given his assent to the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Act 2021. The act will provide the act provides the term government referred to in any law made by the Legislative Assembly will imply Lieutenant Governor. Also gave his assent to National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development Act 2021 and also Mines and Minerals Act 2021. So the Chief Minister of Delhi is Arvind Kejriwal and Lieutenant Governor is Anil Baijal. Now the next news. India and US started 2-day naval exercise PASEX in Bay of Bengal. So the name of exercise is PASEX and it was held in Bay of Bengal. It was started in Bay of Bengal. So the Indian Navy deployed its warship Shivalik. From the Indian side, warship Shivalik was deployed and also long-range maritime patrol aircraft P-8I in the PASEX exercise, while US Navy was represented by the USS Theodore Roosevelt Carrier Strike Group. The exercises is aimed at consolidating the synergy and interoperability achieved during the Malabar exercise. And the Malabar exercise, which all countries participated? Indian Navy, US, Australian and Japanese navies participated. Then some facts about United States of America. USA capital is Washington DC. President is Joe Biden. Then IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature. I have already discussed the facts about IUCN for African elephants. So the International Union for Conservation of Nature declared African forest elephants and savanna elephants are to be critically endangered. So African forest elephants is critically endangered and savanna elephant is endangered. Earlier African elephants were considered as a single species, means this African forest elephants and savanna were not considered two kinds. It was considered a single species, but now it is considered two species, that is African forest elephants and savanna elephants, and it was considered as vulnerable. This is the first time that these two species have been individually assessed by the IUCN Red List. Then the next news, Earth Hour is on 27th March, so it is over. Earth Hour is an annual initiative of the World Wildlife Fund for Nature, started in 2007. So it was started in 2007. Every year it will be held on the last Saturday of March. Encourage people from more than 180 countries or regions to turn off the lights from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. according to a local time. So the idea is to avoid unnecessary lighting in the symbolic environmental protection call to save energy. Now the next news, no proposal to implement the Panchayat system in the 6th schedule area of Assam. So the Union Ministry of Home Affairs informed Lok Sabha, currently there is no proposal to implement the Panchayat system in the 6th schedule of area of Assam. The 6th schedule of the constitution is that it protects tribal residents and provides autonomy for communities by establishing an autonomous development committee which can formulate laws related to land, public health and agriculture, etc. So as this news is related to Assam, we will check some facts about Assam. Assam capital is Dispur, Chief Minister is Sarbanand Sonowal, Governor is Jagdish Mukhi. And there are some national parks, Dibru-Saikova National Park, Kashiranga National Park, Manas National Park and Nameri National Park. And the wildlife sanctuaries are Pobitora Wildlife Sanctuary, Burachapori Wildlife Sanctuary, Chakrashila Wildlife Sanctuary, Laukova Wildlife Sanctuary and Garampani Wildlife Sanctuary. Then Lokpriya Gopinath Bordolo International Airport is in Assam. Indira Gandhi Athletic Stadium is also in Assam. The largest river island, Majuli, is in Brahmaputra River, is also in Assam. Then two temples are in Assam. The famous temples are Kamakya temple and Shukreshwara temple. Then the next news, Eritrea withdraw its troops from Tigray. So Eritrea has withdrawn its troops from Tigray area in the northern part of Ethiopia. So Tigray is in Ethiopia. This is a potential breakthrough in the protracted conflict that has occurred in atrocities against civilians. So some facts about Eritrea. First, we'll check some facts about Eritrea. The capital is Asmara and currency is Nakfa. President is Isaias Afwerki. Isaias Afwerki. Then some facts about Ethiopia. Capital is Addis Ababa. Currency is Bir. Ethiopian Bir. Then the president is Saleh Work Zewde and the prime minister is Abiy Ahmed. Now the next news. MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, has signed for the National Clean Air Program, NCAP. So a Memorandum of Understanding was signed by the representatives of state pollution control boards, urban local institutions and the Institute of Reputation, and involved 132 identified cities to implement the action plan for cities under the National Clean Air Program, NCAP. So some facts about NCAP, National Clean Air Program. It is a long-term, time-limited national strategy aimed at comprehensively addressing air pollution problems across India. Its goal is to reduce the concentration of particulate matter by 20 to 30% by 2024 by using 2017 as the base year. So you can read this. Then the next news, Dr. Harshvardhan has launched Tribal TB Initiative in pursuit of TB Mukt Bharat. So Dr. Harshvardhan is the Minister of Health and Family Welfare. He has launched a Tribal TB Initiative in pursuit of TB Mukt Bharat. Then the next news, Government of India and South Korea opens Indo-Korean Friendship Park. So the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has and South Korean counterpart has opened Indo-Korean Friendship Park in the Delhi State Park. Then the next news, SAARC Development Fund crossed $50 million. So SAARC Development Fund grants more than $50 million for projects in the 8 member states of SAARC. So these 8 member states of SAARC are Afghanistan, which has joined recently means in 2007, then Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. These are the 8 countries. The secretariat is located in Kathmandu, Nepal. Then the next news, ISRO revises launch schedule of GSAT. GSAT is a satellite, GSAT-1, it's the first version, and it has revised the launch date after a minor issue with the spacecraft. The Indian Space Research Organization has decided to revise the timetable for launching the Geographic Imaging Satellite, that is GSAT-1, on the GSLV F-10 rocket. The spacecraft was originally scheduled to launch on March 28th. Now the date is not known. It will be launched in the future, in the recent future. So some facts about Indian Space Research Organization. It was founded on 15th August 1969. The founder is Vikram Sarabhai. The headquarters is in Bengaluru. The director is K. Shivan, that is Kailasavadivu Shivan. The next news, Joint Earth Observing Mission of NASA and ISRO, NISAR. So NASA and ISRO are collaborating to develop a satellite called NISAR. The satellite will be launched into the near polar orbit from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, India in 2022, that is next year. Some facts about NASA. We have already learned the facts about ISRO in this video. So I will be discussing about NASA now. So founded on 1st October 1958, the founder is Dwight Dwight D. Eisenhower. Administrator of NASA is active Jurzik. So that's all for today's class. So that's all for today's current affairs. So thank you everyone. Thanks for watching.